Hi, Encore Learning friends. Scott Wood here. I'm looking forward to bringing you another musical course. And this one will explore some composers and some of the background behind what they're working on. You know, my specialty is not just classical music in general, but especially symphonic music. And there's a rich tradition, history, and architecture to this music, and they're best experienced by if you can kind of put yourself into the ensemble mentally. So that's what I want to do, and take you into each week a masterpiece of music and a much less known piece of music, and see how those interact with each other. We will be including repertoire that's part of the Arlington Philharmonic season. Our concert dates and repertoire have not been announced yet, so that will be a surprise. But it will allow you to also experience some of this music live, which I think is a very important aspect. And speaking of which, I'm really looking forward to returning to the classroom. And so the sessions that I'll be giving will be hybrid sessions. So I'll have a chance to interact with you live, but also via Zoom if that's best. I think that will give us the best of both worlds. I'm really looking forward to reconnecting in person with many of you. I think an important aspect of all the courses that I give through Encore Learning is the interaction that I have with the students. The questions really guide what we're doing, and it is fascinating sometimes to go into some of the side corners of a subject based on student questions, and that is one of my favorite things, actually, teaching for Encore Learning. We'll be talking about collaboration and influence among composers. We'll be talking about the interaction in the orchestra, the psychological interactions and the musical interactions, and the subtle things that sometimes you can't even see from the audience, but you can sense them within the orchestra, and they guide the way we make music. And we'll talk about things like instrumentation and orchestration. Why are these choices being made? Why do we have certain standards now in the way orchestras are put together, and how are those continuing to evolve? The history of the music, of hundreds of years of music, really, in symphonic music, allow us to really get into depth and explore how instruments have changed and how that affects the music that we're performing. So these are just some of the subjects that we'll be talking about, and I look forward to seeing you in this class this semester.